4.20. Oh, what a pie. It's the best pie to buy. Yes, well, that's what we have been told, us Victorians here in Australia, for many, many years. In fact, since 1948, these pies have been made in Bendigo here in Victoria and are now made by Patties Pies, but still a local company. And 4.20 are the thing that you eat when you go to the footy. Yeah, that's for the rest of you, that's football. We call it footy. And yes, the AFL Grand Final this weekend. Come on, whoever. I actually barrack for Melbourne, so I'm a little bit left out of all of what's going on. But anyway, whether you're going for the Hawks or for the West Coast Eagles, I hope your team wins. I know my team won't be. But whatever, most of us will be having a 4.20 pie. So this is it. It's beef and mutton surrounded by that golden pastry. And a great favourite. Let's check it out. Let's have a really close look. Wow. That's looking quite good. And the only way to eat this little beauty is without a knife and fork, but straight up, but preferably with some tomato sauce. And look whose tomato sauce I've got. Oh yes, Dick Smith's Aussie sauce. Wow, going totally all out Australian. So let's add the sauce. And give it a bit of a taste test on this traditional grand final eve and grand final day when who knows how many of these will be consumed. Evidently, 4.20 pies, Patties pies, have been making up to 50,000 a day. That is just extraordinary, and for our population, that's a lot of pies. But anyway, what do you think, guys? I should have done a smiley face. Sorry about that. Need lots of tomato sauce. Yeah, it's just about as traditional to have the tomato sauce as it is to have the pie. Okay, see what it tastes like. There's that traditional meat pie taste. You can actually see that it does have meat in it. That's always a good sign. Some sort of ground beef and ground mutton in lots of gravy. It's very tasty. It is just the thing that you have to do if you go to the football here. You're barracking for your team, things are getting emotional, things are getting really intense, and to relieve the pressure, or to keep you going, you just have to have a 4.20 pie. And I have to admit, it actually tastes alright. I'd have to say it's really good. Okay, you can get better meat pies, and probably more healthy ones, but this is just such the traditional thing to do. You have to have a 4.20 meat pie if you're going to go to the football. If you're going to sit on the couch and watch sport, more than likely you have one of these in one hand and probably a beer in the other. And you'll be enjoying the meat pie anyway. Straight out of the oven in this case, and hopefully not out of the microwave. Much better out of the oven. And actually quite tasty. I like it. You probably don't want to have too many though. One, maybe two is quite enough. For me, anyway. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a really good grand final day, whether you're watching the AFL in Melbourne or the NRL in Sydney. Have a great Aussie grand final day. Now I'm angry. Wow. That sauce is fiery. First up in this taste test, I can tell you that McDonald's